Hi, I'm Shauna Fishhaber with VA Disability Group. Today we'll be discussing the additional benefits available to veterans in Puerto Rico who have a 100% rating with the VA, as well as a few other benefits that veterans should be aware of. We understand that navigating all the available options can be overwhelming, and we hope this information will help simplify the process and point you in the right direction to take advantage of these benefits. Visit our website where we'll have more detailed information regarding eligibility and application processes. We'll have that link in the description box below. Puerto Rico has one veterans home. Eligibility is based on clinical need and setting availability. Each territory establishes its own eligibility and admission criteria for its homes. Honorably discharged veterans, spouses of veterans, widows of veterans, and Gold Star parents of a deceased veteran in combat are eligible for admission. We recommend that you talk with a VA social worker near you about eligibility requirements and to create a payment plan. Puerto Rico has 3 national cemeteries and 1 territory cemetery. National burial benefits include a grave site in any of the VA national cemeteries with available space, opening and closing of the grave, perpetual care, a government headstone, marker, or medallion, a burial flag, and a presidential memorial certificate at no cost to the family. Burial benefits are available for spouses and dependents as well. Keep in mind that state cemeteries eligibility is similar to national cemeteries, but may require residency requirements. Puerto Rico offers several tax benefits to resident veterans. I'll cover them briefly in this section, and we'll have more information available on our website. If you're a resident service member stationed in Puerto Rico, you must pay taxes on all military pay earned in Puerto Rico. If you're a resident service member stationed outside of Puerto Rico, you do not have to pay Puerto Rico income tax on money earned outside the territory, but must pay federal income tax. As of October 30th, 2023, Puerto Rico passed a law to exempt all military retired pay for retired service members. The Department of Finance and Veterans Administration are working on implementing this new legislation. TSP does not withhold state or local income taxes, but it is reported annually on IRS Form 1099-R. All TSP distributions are subject to state taxes, and early distributions may incur higher taxes. If you are deployed to a combat zone or supporting a contingency operation, you're eligible for a 10-month extension to file Puerto Rico income taxes. Military disability retirement pay received for personal injury or sickness from active duty service is not included in taxable income. This includes disability compensation and pension payments for veterans or their families, grants for homes designed for wheelchair living, grants for motor vehicles for veterans who lost sight or use of limbs, benefits under a dependent care assistant program. For those receiving a retirement pension or annuity from the U.S. government, Puerto Rico offers a tax reduction based on your age. Puerto Rico resident veterans who serve in the U.S. Armed Forces are eligible for an income tax exemption of $1,500. If married, filing jointly, and both spouses are veterans, the exemption is $3,000. There are several types of property tax exemptions available for veterans in Puerto Rico. These exemptions range from $5,000 to a complete property tax exemption, depending on your eligibility. To qualify, you must have used the home as your primary residence as of January 1st of the taxable year. The exemptions apply to the appraised value of the home and up to 1,000 square meters of land in an urban zone or 1 cuerda in a rural zone. The regular veteran property tax exemption reduces the appraised value of your home by $5,000. To be eligible, you must be a veteran or an unremarried surviving spouse of an eligible veteran. The service-connected disabled veteran property tax exemption is on the first $50,000 of the appraised value of your home. You must be a resident veteran with a service-connected disability of at least 50%. And lastly, the total disabled veteran property tax exemption offers a complete property exemption on your home. To apply, ensure you meet the criteria for the specific exemption you're applying for. Collect necessary documents such as proof of veteran status, disability rating if applicable, and proof of primary residence. Then submit your application and documentation to the local tax assessor's office or relevant authority in Puerto Rico. Annual filing is often required, and we recommend that you consult your local tax assessor's office for detailed requirements regarding these exemptions. Puerto Rico offers one free license plate to eligible veterans. You can request additional plates for $13. To receive this plate, you must have received an honorable discharge and provide certification from the VA or your DD-214 as proof. If the VA provides you with a vehicle, it is exempt from vehicle taxes and license fees. Replacement vehicles can also be tax exempt if you've owned the replacement vehicle for at least 4 years for personal use. If you have a 100% service-connected disability rating from the VA, you don't have to pay taxes or fees on your vehicle, license plate, or driver's license. If you're a veteran over the age of 60, you're exempt from vehicle taxes and fees for license plates or driver's licenses, regardless of your disability status. Contact the Department of Transportation for applications and clarifications on the application process. Veterans receive hiring preference for government employment. If you're a veteran applying for a job, reinstatement, or promotion in Puerto Rico, you can have 10 points or 10%, whichever is greater, added to your passing examination score. To apply, submit your application for employment, reinstatement, or promotion. You may need to indicate that you're a veteran and provide adequate proof. Complete the required examination for the position. Your score will include the added points if you pass. If you are a veteran hired for the first time in the Puerto Rico government and join the government retirement system, you can buy military service credit. You can purchase up to 5 years of service credit for the time you served on active duty or used VA educational benefits. You will need to pay the required contributions plus 6% simple annual interest based on your salary. The government of Puerto Rico will provide free medical care, hospitalization, and necessary medications for veterans and their families who are considered low income. Puerto Rico will also provide free medical care, hospitalization, and necessary medications to the children of service members who were killed in action. Low-income veterans and their spouses are eligible. Children under 21 and children up to age 25 are eligible if they're students. Children of any age are eligible if the child has a physical or mental disability. Puerto Rico offers a wide variety of educational benefits to resident veterans and their dependents. It is important to note that state educational benefits can often be used in conjunction with the national educational benefits, such as the DEA program. If you're interested in learning more about the DEA program, check out our national benefits video. The FIGNA Military Education Incentive offers educational assistance to qualified National Guard members and their family members. You can receive up to $50 per credit for a bachelor's degree and up to $75 for a master's or doctoral degree. Assistance is provided for up to 18 credits per year. To be eligible, you must be an active Puerto Rico National Guard member who contributes $5 monthly to FIGNA. Your spouse or child under 23 years of age can use this benefit. Children can receive up to a bachelor's degree, spouses up to a master's degree, and service members up to a doctoral degree. Only one family member can use the benefit at a time. Contact FIGNA for more information and to apply. Puerto Rican veterans who do not have VA educational benefits or whose benefits have expired can receive free tuition at the University of Puerto Rico and its regional colleges. Contact the admissions office for more information on how to apply. Dependents of Puerto Rican veterans can receive a 50% reduction in tuition at the University of Puerto Rico and its regional colleges. Contact the admissions office for more information on how to apply for this benefit. Children of qualifying veterans can receive a scholarship for higher education. The 65th Infantry Regiment Scholarship covers 12 credits per semester for a bachelor's degree and 6 to 9 credits for a master's or doctoral degree. Children of honorably discharged veterans under the age of 26 are eligible. There are no age limits for children with physical or mental limitations. The qualifying child must be a resident of Puerto Rico, have a 2.5 GPA, be a high school graduate, and be accepted for college admission. Only one child per family may participate, and they cannot receive additional VA educational benefits. We will have a contact information for the individual to contact to apply on our website. Reach out well in advance of the beginning of the school year to avoid missing any deadlines. Surviving spouses and children of service members who died in the line of duty are eligible to receive a total exemption of tuition and fees at any Puerto Rico public higher education institution. Contact the admissions office at the institution you plan to attend to learn about the application process. Puerto Rican veterans who left high school to serve during World War I, World War II, Korea, or Vietnam can request a high school diploma. A diploma may be awarded posthumously. Call the Puerto Rican Department of Education for more information. Service members who left the University of Puerto Rico due to active military service are allowed to return to their course of study. You will receive priority registration and no readmission application fees if reapplying within 1 year of discharge. Contact the admissions office to take advantage of this benefit. Veterans, their spouse, and minor and/or disabled children are eligible for 10% discount on fees charged at Puerto Rico parks, such as beaches, zoos, aquariums, vacation centers, camping areas, and recreational areas. This benefit is transferable to the surviving spouse and to the minor or disabled child upon the death of the veteran. Consider calling ahead to ask what documentation may be needed to award this discount. If you're a veteran purchasing war surplus property, you're exempt from all types of taxes or duties. War surplus must be for the personal use of the veteran and must not have a total value of more than $5,000. All Puerto Rico government agencies will provide copies of official documents used for benefit claims, free of charge to veterans, their spouse, or their minor children. The surviving spouse or minor children of a deceased veteran would also be eligible to receive these documents free of charge. Contact the Records Office to see what forms of identification are acceptable. Low-income veterans and their surviving spouse do not have to include VA aid and attendance and housebound allowance when determining eligibility for public assistance. Thank you for joining me to discuss the ancillary benefits for disabled veterans living in Puerto Rico. Check the description box below for a link to the Puerto Rico benefits page on our website. While you're there, take a look around to see what other resources we have available. Leave a comment on this video if you have any questions, if it was helpful, and let us know what other content would be helpful for veterans seeking VA benefits. Thanks and have a good one.